Good morning, physical science and biology. Today we are doing part 2 of our Quest video series to help you complete your Quest inquiry worksheet. So yesterday you had to do part 1 and come up with 3 questions you had about our friend over here, Mr. Scully. And Scully is a cool old skull that I've had for a little bit, but you had to write 3 questions like what you wanted to know about the skull. So today we're going to work on part 2. And part 2 says for you to uncover what they call a comparative question. So a comparative question is a question that compares two things. There's an explanation of a comparative question on the worksheet that we placed on Google already. So you probably already have that downloaded or you've already looked at it. But a comparative question is a question that compares two things in science. So what we're going to do is we are going to pick one of our favorite questions up here from the top, from the 3 ones that we came up with, and then we're going to turn it into a comparative question. So my favorite from the ones that we chose, I got it circled. It says, is this animal a mammal? So that's my favorite one. And so that doesn't compare two things, but I am going to make it into a comparative question by comparing it to one of my all-time favorite animals and the group of amphibians. So I want to know, is this a skull from a mammal? Right here, is this a skull from a mammal, or is it a skull from group amphibians? So from class, amphibia, from the amphibian class of animals. So how do I turn that into a comparative question? All I do is just add that layer of amphibian to my question. So what you do, it says write a comparative question about the item you have observed. So I said, is this animal a mammal or an amphibian? So see how I'm comparing two things? I'm comparing a mammal with an amphibian. Something like a frog or a toad or a salamander. All right. And so that's all you have to do for part 2 is just pick one of your favorite simple questions and add another layer to it so you're comparing two things. Now remember, if you have any questions, you're always welcome to email me at any time. You're also welcome to send me a text message because my phone number is on the Google Classroom. You can even comment directly on this thread in your classwork section of your Google Classroom. So remember, email, call, put it on the chat box when we have our Zoom meeting, but you're always welcome to ask additional questions. So let's go ahead and take a moment and you guys can write your comparative question. All right, good luck. Scully, you want to say bye? Say bye, Scully. It's really cool. He's articulated. Bye. See you guys later.